Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. The Delhi BJP claims that Arvind Kejriwal spent 45 crores on his bungalow. Now, mind you, this is not the bungalow that he bought. This is the money he paid to renovate his bungalow. Chief Minister's bungalow. Now, mind you, this is the same Arvind Kejriwal who in 2013 had said that, hey, bungalow, I am not going to occupy any chief minister's bungalow and all that. I will stay in my 2-bedroom house, but I will not occupy any chief minister's bungalow. I will not take any car and all that. This is the same Arvind Kejriwal. 2013, 2023, story changed. Let's talk about this. Let's get right into the show. You know what? Actually, my editorial is not about Arvind Kejriwal it's not just Arvind Kejriwal. I'm going to talk to you about a lot of chief ministers, a lot of states. So it's not just about Arvind Kejriwal's story. My story today, my editorial today is about a friend of mine, actually. My friend Kiran Pradhan. Kiran, he stays in Nala Supara in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, that is close to Mumbai. And he works in BKC. I know Kiran for quite some time. He's got 3 kids. 2 school-going kids, a young son, 2 sons, and a college-going daughter. 3 kids he has. Now, Kiran earns around 30,000 rupees a month. He earns 30,000 rupees a month. And this 30,000 rupees, he runs his family. Out of this 30,000 rupees, one thing about Kiran is he sends his children to good school. He says the only thing that I can offer my kids is good education. And that's what I want to give them. And that's precisely what he does. He sends them to good school. He spends 2,000 rupees per month for school for both those kids. And around 1,500 for his daughter to go to college. So out of 30,000 rupees, 3,500 goes for education. Kiran Pradhan has a house, Chota house. He has a 1-bedroom house in Nala Supara, for which he pays an EMI and the society expense and everything put together of something like 16,500 rupees. This is what he spends as EMI and society expense, vagere, vagere, vagere. Kiran travels from Nala Supara to BKC, and that's quite a distance, by the way. He spends around 2,500 rupees for that. At times, most of the time, he walks. Wherever he can walk, 40 degrees centigrade, 40 degrees centigrade, he walks because he has to save that money. He spends around 2,500 rupees for travel. And he is constantly trying to figure out how he can save 100 rupees out of that 2,500 rupees. He constantly tries to figure out. Okay, and what is left with him? Is 7,000 rupees. And that 7,000 rupees is what he is supposedly to pay for his food, for his whatever little family entertainment, medical emergency. He's supposed to pay that money. Now, does he get the 7,000 rupees? No. He doesn't get the 7,000 rupees. From that 7,000 rupees, he doesn't pay direct taxes, but he pays taxes. He pays GST. He pays GST for everything. He pays GST for everything he uses. For a bottle of water, to a pin, to a biscuit that he could buy for his kids. Everything that man pays GST. Goods and service taxes. For everything he pays it. And with that money, that Kiran Prabhakar, that 7,000 rupees which he was trying to save to have one day in a week, at least one day in a week, good food, from there goes money for that 45 crores, which people like Arvind Kejriwal wants to build his bungalow on, renovate his bungalow on. Like I said, it's not just about Arvind Kejriwal. But let me first talk to you about Arvind Kejriwal. You know why I wanted to talk to you about Arvind Kejriwal? Because this was the same Arvind Kejriwal who was relating to this Kiran Pradhan, and this Kiran Pradhan trusted an Arvind Kejriwal. For the first time, he had hope Because for the first time, he thought that there is a man who is for me, Aam Aadmi. There is a man who can help me make a little more than that 7,000 rupees so that at least one weekend I and my family can have good food. But other than adding on to his 7,000 rupees, he is taking away from that 7,000 rupees and building a 45 crore, not even building, renovating a bungalow for 45 crores. The Delhi BJP on Tuesday called for the resignation of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal over the amount spent in renovating 6 Flagstaff Road civil lines, his official residence. While the BJP said that the documents show approximately 45 crores was spent, including 11.3 crores was spent on plush interior decoration and 1 crore just on curtains. The Aam Aadmi party said that PWD recommended the construction of the new house and it was not the CM's personal property. It added that the amount spent was only 30 crores. Aap said spent 30 crores as if that is a great news, and the BJP says they spent 45 crores. I said, CM का personal residence थोड़ी है, तो फिर क्यों बना रहे हो? Why are you making it? Who wants a plush curtains worth 1 crore? Who is going to come and stay there? Who is going to come and see that? Is it more important to feed a Pradhan, or is it more important to have a curtain of 1 crore? And the worst part, and the point that I want to emphasize again and again, is it's Pradhan who pays for it. It's Pradhan who is paying for it. Now, let me be fair. Let me also give you Aap's version. Aap says the house was dilapidated state, having been built in 1942. Aap says that after 3 serious incidents, which is including the ceiling of CM's parents' room falling, the ceiling of CM's bedroom collapsing, the office ceiling of CM collapsing, the Public Works Department recommended that the construction of new house, that is why the new house was constructed. So the ceiling fell, CM's office ceiling fell, CM's parents' ceiling fell. Oh, that is dangerous. It should be repaired. But 45 crores? So, अगर repair करेगा तो सीधा ताजमहल बनाएगा. Nothing less than that. 45 crores? Is this how you're going to ensure that Pradhan earns? Is this what Aam Aadmi is? Now, like I told you, let us not just talk about Aap here. Let us go further. I will give you some more stories. As always, let us talk with some documents in hand. Madhya Pradesh, a sum of rupees 13.25 crores was spent by the government on beautification and maintenance of the bungalows of the Chief Minister and ministers. 13.25 crores spent on beautification. Mantri bungalows, Chief Minister's bungalows. Okay, let's go to Maharashtra. Pradhan, who is also staying in Maharashtra, 7,000 rupees he is trying to save so that he can have that 1 square meal better. Whereas the Chief Minister of Maharashtra has spent 3.5 crore rupees. They appointed a caterer with an annual cost of 3.5 crores. My God. And who is paying for this? Kiran Pradhan is paying for it. Kiran Pradhan is paying for it. The Deputy CM, CM Bungalow 1, Deputy CM, Devendra Fadnavis, he also 1.5 crores annual budget for his caterers. CM, Deputy CM put together 5 crores. Gone. Pradhan crying for 7,000. I want to see the hypocrisy of these people who dress in khadar and come in front of you with folded hands and saying that my life is dedicated for your social service. I want you to see through them. Doesn't end here. Let's talk about Telangana. Let's talk about all parties. Be it Aap, be it BJP, be it Congress, be it BRS, be it any party, be it SP, every party. Let's talk about everybody here. Telangana, the total expenditure of the CM's bungalow, which he calls it Pragati Bhavan. Whose Pragati Bhavan? Not the people of Telangana. His own Pragati Bhavan is 50 crores. 50 crores. Can you believe it? Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Mohan Reddy. His windows costed 73 lakhs per window. Just the windows, for crying out loud. Pradhan is trying to save 7,000 rupees for a decent meal. This is the point I wanted to get to your notice. You're going to vote in the next 1 year. You're going to vote for all of these leaders. You're going to vote. Vote diligently. Vote diligently. Think of the pressure, the challenges that we common people face end of the month to meet two ends. Think of those challenges. Think of the challenges, what we have to do to ensure that, forget about decent housing, to ensure that we have a decent lifestyle, to take care of our healthcare, to take care of our education, children's education. Imagine the challenges that we have to face. And imagine what these people who come in front of our houses, folded hands, asking for our vote to ensure that they benefit us. Look at what they do. Look at what they do by taking money from us. Look at what they do. Think of all this. Think of all this before you vote, because the only way we can change this country if we start voting right. And that's precisely why I'm getting this information to your notice. My intention is not to kind of, talk about one particular Neta or one particular CM or the other. I believe most of them are the same, except for maybe one or two. Most of them are the same. The point that I wanted to make is only we can make the difference. Only we can bring about the change. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10 p.m. Namaskar.